sleep divorced. Have you heard of this?
I know. I would say my husband and I have have ch- maybe tried that a tiny bit because my husband sometimes works very late at night and I'll be like, please do not come in and wake me up because I will not go back to sleep. So sometimes he'll sleep in my son's room who's at college. And I'm like, are we getting to be those people that were like the sleep divorce? But it is lovely when he's not in there because I'm sleeping so nicely. But I don't know how I feel about it.
What's up, fishes?
What's up, fishes?
So, you all, we are down a fish. Linda is not with us today because, as a lot of you probably have felt it across the country, a big winter storm has hit. I think the storm is called Fern, and ice and snow has gone across the country and hit Nashville as well with a lot of ice. And Linda has been out of power for like 3 days, and she continues to not have power.
I know this storm has been something. I mean, even my son's in Texas. They don't know what to do because they don't have, you know, resources to like plow the streets. So, I mean, my son is used to the snow, so he's like, this is like no big deal, but people are freaking out. We were out of school yesterday because of all the snow, but then today they actually called school again because they were worried about the ice. It's so cold that they can't even clear the sidewalks for people to walk. And so that's what I think they called school for because they don't want kids obviously falling and hurting themselves. But I did find out an interesting fact that I want to share because my poor son, that's a freshman at Michigan State, he he's not missing a beat. They have school like it's like business as usual today and yesterday. Yeah, he said, "Mom, our sidewalks are heated. We because we have such terrible weather that they're prepared for it. So they don't I don't know if they ever have a snow day. I'm not sure, but
I didn't even know that existed. Heated sidewalk.
yeah, I did not know that either, Nancy.
Okay, well, only the best for Michigan State kids, you know? All right. Go Spartans. Well, Kathy, at least you can get around because I remember many years ago you were complaining that Peter bought a Mac Daddy snowblower, and you're like, "Why do we need this Mac Daddy snowblower for our little house?" So at least you can probably like get out to your driveway and stuff, right?
Well, I mean, this snowblower has kind of been a joke in our family because when we first moved here, there was a blizzard and he went to buy a snowblower, like panicking. And all they had was this like huge Cadillac snowblower and he bought it. And we had a little puppy at the time, Maya. And I was like freaked out. She couldn't go to the bathroom because she was so tiny. I was like, could you just clear a couple strips? And he ended up sucking up the day he bought this thing, one of the dog toys, and it like bent one of the spools in this snowblower. He take it back like a half an hour later. And the people at the store are like, are you kidding me, man? Like, what are you doing?
This is not our problem that you're sucking up dog toys. Well, at least Millie, your lab now is old enough. So I mean, is he sucking up dog toys now?
Well, I mean, Peter was so mad at me about this 10 years ago. And then just recently, he went out there with our Mac Daddy snowblower, which only gets used like once every 3 years or so. I mean, it takes up an incredible amount of like room in our garage. But I, I mean, this is a kind of a funny story, but the other day I was going to work out and I had gotten this sweatshirt, but I didn't put it on because I was going to be too hot. And I thought I'm going to put it on after I work out because it's like frigid here. So after my workout, I was like, I can't find this stupid sweatshirt. I looked everywhere for it. I went down the basement. I went up to my room. I could not find it. And then I go out to the garage. My husband, with all this snow, has been out there all day, snow blowing. He's got like ski goggles on, the whole thing. I mean, he is in it. And I see this like sweatshirt covered in snow by the garbage can. And it's the sweatshirt I've been looking for all morning. And I'm like, what did I said, did you like take this or something? He's like, no, Kathy. He said, I sucked it up in the snowblower. Our dog Millie had taken my sweatshirt outside and like had like buried it in the snow, playing with it, and then Peter happened to suck it up in our snowblower, which actually hurt our snowblower. It doesn't even work right anymore.
I'm sure because you keep sucking stuff up. Does Peter
Our dogs are ruining our equipment.
maybe Peter needs some ski goggles that actually have some like eye help in it so he can see that there's stuff he's sucking up.
What's wrong with him that he can't see he's sucking up a sweatshirt?
I mean, I guess to be fair, it's like how many inches of snow did you get? A lot, right? So
Well, I mean, honestly, we didn't get as much as they were calling for like I think at one point a couple feet, but we thought for sure we'd get like a foot or snow, but I think we got about maybe 8 inches. But what happened on top of that was it came freezing rain. So everything's ice now. So like we can't even clear anything because it's like like frozen. But anyway, this whole snowblower thing and our dog Millie, I mean, she took it outside and was like having a big time with it.
well, that's a Labrador for you. They love the snow, they love the ice. She's having a party.
I thought I was losing my mind. I'm like, where's this sweatshirt? Like,
I hope it wasn't one of your favorites, like a really fancy one.
well, I mean, I kind of did like it. I mean, but it's ripped to shreds now, so I can't wear it.
Ay, 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 Millie. Okay, I wanted to also address where we were last week. We did not get an episode on air last week because the fishes were home taking care of our mother. Our mother had to have hip surgery. So we were all home taking care of her, and we thought we would be able to record when we were with her. And even though she's doing fine now, it didn't go as smoothly as we thought. So we weren't able to do any work there, but luckily she's doing better and she's recovering. I will tell you that we all handle stress differently. A lot of us do clean. Like Linda had called me today to say she felt bad she couldn't record because they don't have internet or power, and she's like, I'm currently taking apart my refrigerator and ice maker, and doing a deep clean. And so she did that at my mom and dad. She did that at mom and dad's house, right? So she decided we were waiting for mom to hear about how surgery was going. It was taking longer. There was complication. So she was just, nervously cleaning. And she literally was taking apart the dishwasher. All the parts were out to do this deep clean. And then she's putting it back together and she's trying to do a load of dishes and she's like, it won't work. It's like flooding with water, like it wouldn't work. So we're like frantically like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? So we're breaking the dishwasher. The toilet broke when we were there. What else did we break? I mean, we came to help mom. Oh, the dryer broke. So we came to help mom and dad, but we do this deep clean on everything and everything was breaking. So we're like, welcome home. Who's your plumber? Who's your repair guy?
I just want to say I was at the hospital with my father, like trying to keep him calm and like manage everything. And I was like the go between. And then they're texting me like, who's our plumber? Like, we've broken the dishwasher. Also, the dryer doesn't work. I'm like, what is going on at home? They're supposed to be like making food and like so when we come home we have something to eat and stuff like this.
I mean, the bottom line, we were a nightmare. It all got put back together, but I'm not sure that we were helpful, like, when you guys were at the hospital, like, we were trying to destroy everything.
Yeah, I was like, "Dad, don't please don't freak out, but I have to ask you, who's your handyman? Like, can you give me his name so I can call him?"
Who's your who's your handyman? I mean, and he did, and God bless this man came, like, at 9 o'clock at night to, like, to look at all the things that we had broken, so thank you. So, anyway, we're back. We're so happy my mom is doing better, and hopefully Linda will be back next week. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about what's the buzz, and then we're gonna talk about resetting with sleep. But before we get into it, I just want to remind everybody to please rate, review, comment, and invite your favorite fishes to jump in and join our conversation. Okay, what's the buzz? Kathy, do you remember the movie The Blind Side with Sandra Bullock and Quentin Aaron, who Quentin Aaron played the football player? He is currently on life support, fighting for his life. He took a fall at his home and he has a blood infection, and there's a GoFundMe fund going for him to help with medical and living expenses for him. So shocking. And I hope that
I actually love that story.
I know. So sending him our best and hoping that he recovers. The other thing making the news, the Super Bowl is set. So we have the Seahawks playing New England Patriots. So the Rams could not win out over the Seahawks. It was kind of sad. So I don't know, Kathy, do you have a dog in this fight? Do you care who wins the Super Bowl?
I'm not really in it now.
I feel the same. No Bears, no Rams. I don't think I care.
I mean, the Eagles, like, when they lost, I kinda was like, "Whatever."
Yeah, I mean, good luck teams, but yeah, like I don't.
Bears, they lost. I would have been rooting for the Bears too, but they lost, so
I know, I know, no dog in this fight.
I don't know if I'm even into the Super Bowl now, honestly.
I know, I'm struggling. I think I want to go and hang out with friends and watch the commercials, but I care less about the game for sure. But good luck teams who's in it. The other thing is I'm really excited about. I'm looking for something to distract myself TV wise, and Shrinking is coming back on Apple TV this week. Do you watch Shrinking?
I love Shrinking. I love how, like, it's kind of real. Like, it's just like, everyday, thoughts about what's going on.
Yeah, they're back. They're back. So it should be super fun. I know who is guest starring on this season is Michael J. Fox because there's a Parkinson,
I actually think that that is cool. This is a real life person that has Parkinson's that's going to be on the show. I mean,
he's beloved. I'm here for it. And then the other thing, yes, and then the other show that I'm excited about this coming back the following week on Netflix is The Lincoln Lawyer.
okay, I love this show. It's like I love him. Like, he's a doll.
Oh, he's delicious. I'm here for it all day long. Yes.
Yeah, I could just watch this all day long.
1000%. Okay. So when we were home with our mom, we were thinking about health and like rebooting and sleeping. So let's jump in and talk about rebooting, particularly with sleep. And you and I had to share a room, Kathy, and you were kind of like really on me about my sleeping. I'm having a harder time sleeping right now. And I try to read to try to fall asleep, but you have this whole routine of how you go to sleep. So, and you're very, very, very dedicated to your routine of sleeping. So can you go through with our listeners, like, what do you do to fall asleep at night? What's your routine?
Okay, so first I just want to say, when we were growing up, Nancy and I shared a room. Okay, we used to have bunk beds, and then we had like separate beds. But I've always shared a room with Nancy, and it's been a delight.
I know. I'm waiting for it. Like the best roommate ever. Let's hear it.
No, she's awesome. I mean, would she get in my personal space? Yes, but she's good. Um, you know, honestly, so going back to my home and like sleeping in my old bedroom, it like is so comforting. Like there is a comfort there knowing like this is where you grew up or whatever. So this bed we're sleeping in is not the bed that we had when we were young, but it's a king bed now, which is plenty big enough for Nancy and I. But Nancy is like she encroaches in your space. And I'm like, don't cross the line. Like, don't cross the line. You're known to be that snuggler.
I'm a cuddler. What can I say? I'm a
I'm
cuddler.
like, don't touch me. Just like stay in your own area.
But I would think it's a little harsh, but whatevs.
No, but sir, I actually, I think because my husband, I think I have a harder time going to sleep because I'm used to my dear husband snores. And so I just have been, we've almost been married for 25 years. So I'm used to, I have to have earplugs because of his snoring. I can't sleep if I don't have something blocking out the noise. And then I also need a sound machine because it's so bad. The earplugs aren't enough. You need like a noise level to like help block it out. So
Yeah, like the sound of an airplane is what you like, right?
I like the airplane noise.
Airplane noise. Airplane's going on. Your earbuds are in. Okay, what else do you need?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Peter's fault. It's Peter's fault. I mean, that's all I can say. Because I'm so used to it now. If I don't have it, I'm like, it's too quiet. And then I'm like, oh, what's,
I do feel like there's a third important thing that you use. What is it?
oh, okay. This is the must. If you do not have this, is the eye mask. You have to have a sleep mask that goes over your face and your eyes because the light really does affect you. And I'm not just saying this because I personally feel this, it's also sleep experts say this. When you have light interfering, that affects your sleep. So I'm sorry, Nancy. I am kind of a handful when I go to sleep. But I found out that Nancy has sleep problems herself because I would be like so dead tired from, being at the hospital, whatever. And I was like, can we just go to sleep? And then I know you do have a time change difference, which probably affected your sleep too. I do appreciate this, but I would like wake up and she'd be like on her phone with the light on, like reading. I'm like, what are you doing? It's like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. She's like, oh, I can't sleep. I'm like, well, now you're keeping me awake.
The fascinating thing is, how did you even know? You've got the sleep mask on, you've got your earbuds in, you've got the airplane going. Like, how would you possibly? We have the pillow barrier. How do you possibly know
Oh, yeah, our pillow barrier. I had to like push it down and be like, what are you doing?
to go to go to sleep? So here's a little nugget about me. It was kind of stressful, like being home, because it's hard to see somebody you care about who is not feeling well. I'm dealing with the time change. I feel like emotions were a little bit high. And then I'm overly tired on top of that. I haven't been sleeping great anyway. So I had a really hard time just downshifting and shutting my brain off. And I really, really did struggle. So I'm sorry about that. But I just found out, Kathy, another reason why I think I was having a hard time is because you know how we're talking about perimenopause and menopause a lot lately. I just had a bunch of blood work done, and I found out I have zero estrogen. Like I'm full blown menopause, no estrogen, and I'm not sleeping. So I'm now hopefully hopefully with some medication I will start sleeping.
Well, I mean, I know you super well. So I'm saying this, I've said this gently to you many times that I knew your estrogen was low because you're not, you know, people have like really low estrogen have like a low tolerance for things, kind of like PMSing. if you can relate to PMS, that's kind of what it is like when you have low estrogen.
I think you're calling me cranky. You said that I've been a little cranky.
I said gently, with love, that you needed some support there. So I'm glad. I'm happy that you actually have a medical reason now, and like you can get some help, because I think you'll feel better.
But I think you are right. You do talk a lot about how important sleep is. And I think that you are right. Like, if we are not well rested, we do not handle just everyday life well. It doesn't feel good to be tired and feel like you are slogging through your day.
No, it's terrible. And like, I honestly think that my husband and I have an issue with this because he's kind of a night owl and I am not. And to try and manage, how do you navigate that situation? Because he's like, at 10 o'clock, it's a party. And I'm like, I can't even keep my eyes open. Like, what are you doing? Like, you need to like bring it down.
Listen, I'm trying to put in my ears, my sleep mask, and I'm trying to get the airplane going.
Yeah, I need the airplane. I mean, what are you doing? You're like party mode. I'm like, stop.
Have you heard of people who this is becoming a thing that get sleep divorced? Have you heard of this?
I know. So I would say my husband and I have maybe like, have maybe tried that a tiny bit, because my husband sometimes works very late at night and I'll be like, please do not come in and wake me up because I will not go back to sleep. So sometimes he'll sleep in my son's room who's at college. And I'm like, are we getting to be those people that were like the sleep divorce? But it is lovely when he's not in there because I'm sleeping so nicely. But I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I think there are some people, there's a camp that they believe firmly in this. And then there are other people that think it's not healthy for a marriage because you're not together and you're not going through the same things throughout the night and your rhythms are off and all this. And I don't know. Maybe we can revisit this another time and I'll ask, like, I hope that our like temporary sleep divorce isn't permanent. But I mean, it seems like if you're not together, then you're not talking and you're not communicating. And I'm not sure it's great. But I think for some people, it might be okay. I mean, it probably just depends on who you are. I don't know. But I think the bottom line is you have to be getting sleep. So, whatever it takes for you to get sleep, whether it be, earplugs or eye mask or meditation, or, they say you're supposed to like get your room zen so it feels good to you, it's relaxed. Maybe have some great sheets that are super that you really love. So you're setting yourself up for a successful night's sleep is what you need to do, then do it. And I think for me, I think the eye mask works really well because I think I'm very sensitive to light. So maybe that's why Peter thinks I'm like, what are you doing? I see the light on your phone.
Do you want to hear something funny? You gave Johanna a sleep mask and she loves them. She wears a sleep mask every single night. She's like, "Where's my sleep mask?" And she loves it. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great because for me, it just blocks out everything. Like when I put it on, I'm just like, oh, I'm like by myself. And it like gets my body relaxed. And for some other people, it may not work, but and I
Our parents are sleep divorced. Do you know that, Kathy? Our
I do know this.
I don't know if they would care of me putting this out there. I don't think that they would. But for years, they've like toggled. They didn't. Mom likes to sleep in cold. Dad wants tons of blankets. Mom doesn't want any blankets. They want a different firmness of mattress or whatnot. So what they did was they have two beds that are next to each other, but they have their setup how they want it. So I don't know. Do other people do that? Is this just them being creative? Is this happening more and people don't talk about it?
I mean, Nancy, I don't know. I mean, like I was saying, I'm not sure if sleep divorce is great, but it works for our parents, and, if it works for you, go. I mean,
Well, they're in the same room. They're in the same room.
they can hop on, each other's bed if they want to.
Well, I don't know if I want to think about that, but yes, they can do whatever they want. Yeah.
I think the thing for me is, like, my husband and I think the thing that bothers me at night is that because he is a night owl, he's, like, multitasking, like, when I'm, like, shutting down, and he's, like, on his phone doing work. He's, like, doing papers, he's doing this, but then he's also trying to watch our show, and I'm like, "What are you doing? Like, you're not relaxing me by, like, you're doing, like, 4 different things." So it's like, I think your bedroom should be more of a safe space, and I hope people figure out what's good for them. But, like, my earbuds are just like foam. I used to have Bose, like fancy Bose, like earbuds that were like noise canceling. They actually still have them now, but like years ago, that I had some and they discontinued them, and that's why I don't have them anymore because they broke. But there are several companies that have them that are really fancy that, like, seriously drowned out the noise. Like, if you wanna pay that kind of money, I mean, they're like $200 or something like that. But then there's, like, just the foam ones that I have that are like, I don't know, 10, $11 or whatever for a pair. I mean, mine drowned out my husband enough, and with my airplane noise, I don't care. Like, and I think those Bose ones I had, like, they kind of, because they're hard, they hurt my ears over time. I don't know what the right solution is, but if you can find it, it's perfect because, getting, like we were just saying, getting sleep is super important and it makes you happier. Like, you wake up happy. When you don't get a good night's sleep, you're grumpy, right? And you're like, why did you keep me up? Like, I was mad at Nancy because, I mean, that night when I was home, I mean, because she woke me up and she was reading or whatever, we ended up talking about stuff. And then, I mean, we talked about stuff for hours and we did not, I mean, we like did not sleep till like maybe 5 in the morning. So, you know, I mean, the next day we were a little grumpy, but it was fun to just catch up.
So maybe we're like the challenge, maybe the fishes are challenging you all to find what works for you. Like whether that's your eye mask or that's, shutting off your electronics like an hour before or listening to some, peaceful music. Get maybe you're sleeping in separate beds from your spouse and that is going to help you. Maybe you need some help like natural like melatonin to help you relax, or maybe you're having an issue like me where you need to talk to your doctor and if you're having you need a little hormone kick. So fishes, let's try to work on this together and get some good sleep. All right, what's for dinner? So when we were home, we did a lot of cooking there. And one of the things we realized is our mom loves chicken piccata. She loves it so much. So we were trying to come up with some ideas, like when we all had to go home, to make it easier for my mom and dad to maybe just pull some stuff out of the freezer. And Len and Kathy were able to stay a couple days longer than me. And you all made mom and dad lemon piccata, right?
So we made some fresh, and actually, our mom did not want to have any that day. She just wasn't feeling up to it. But our father ate it, and then we froze the rest. And I think they did eat it the next couple of days. So, I mean, I think if you can, prepare meals for people that you're taking care of, is helpful. Um,
Yeah, and try to get them some protein, maybe something that they really like our mom really likes lemon.
yeah, I mean, just something that they like, that's, tastes good to them.
But chicken piccata is good, and it's something that I don't really think to make very often, but it's a nice way to kind of shake up a chicken dinner. Like we eat a lot of chicken at our house. So I kind of am always looking for new ways to like spice it up. And lemon, and we have a little lemon tree in our backyard, and I have some lemons are due to be harvested. So I think I'm gonna make some chicken piccata with our lemons from our lemon tree. Don't be jealous.
I am jealous. I have like the freezing cold out here. You've got a lemon tree.
I know we could all use a little extra vitamin C, I feel like, in this winter months too.
We want to thank you for listening to our podcast and letting us sisters jump into your day. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button and access all of our show notes and all of our podcasts. Also, please share our podcast with your favorite little fishes so we can grow. Our next month's theme for February is all about love. So please tune in. Have a wonderful weekend, sisters out.